What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be making a tier list of the best point guards right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. It's a mix of the best and kind of the new point guards, right? I'm not going to rank, a card from Season 4, probably, even if they are pretty good. So let's say like a Galaxy Opal Cade Cunningham. Card's been out for a long time. I'm not going to go through and rank him, although, like, the card is still obviously really solid. So that's just kind of something to think about as I do a dive into this video. Now, again, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support on the channel as always. You guys are amazing. Started off with Dark Matter Austin Reeves. Season 5 Pro Pass Reward. Austin Reeves was fine for his time. To me, it's just like at this stage, I don't think the card is great. He's not horrible. Like, you could still get by with running Austin Reeves and, he's going to be fine. He's going to do his thing. The card is just no longer what he once was. Like, Austin Reeves used to be really good on this game. Used to be a card that I really liked. This stage, D tier is right. Michael Jordan up next. And here's where we're going to have a definite line. I mean, I'm going to throw Michael Jordan at this stage at S tier. But there are better point guards in the game. MJ is elite defensively, offensively, creating his own shot, has the MJ fade, which is really solid as well. MJ is S tier. There are better point guards at this stage, though. Devin Booker, I'm going to go A tier, and here's the hard part, right? Separating these two into two different tiers doesn't feel right. However, either MJ's got to go down or Devin, like, I can't move Devin Booker up. So if anything, I'll have to move Michael Jordan down. But I just really don't want to do that because I really do like Michael Jordan, and I think Michael Jordan is really, really solid on this game. Devin Booker's obviously really solid too. I don't want you guys thinking like I think Devin Booker's trash, because I don't. It's just a matter of like, you gotta, eventually like pick and choose like the battles you wanna take. And I think if I'm asked right now, I do like I do like Devin Booker a decent amount less than I like Michael Jordan. So I am going to throw him there. Dark Matter Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to pain me to do, but at this stage, I'm going to put him at B tier. You could argue A tier, but I do think 100 overall, Devin Booker is quite a bit better than Shai. So I am going to throw him at B tier, and it's crazy that that's the tier he's at this stage, but that's the tier he is at. 100 overall, Luka Doncic. I'm going to go A tier. The only problem with Luka is he doesn't have a fade, but it's a big problem. Like, I shoot so many fades on this game, and so when people are like, Ty, is it that big of a deal? I honestly think it is. Like, the fact that he does not have the ability to knock down a fade is a killer. His release is so good, A tier. Magic Johnson, I'm throwing him at B tier. I know there are people out there that swear by Magic Johnson. I'm not one of them. I think Magic is okay. I think the card is definitely playable, but I think there are better point guards in the game at this stage than Magic Johnson is. And I know people are going to disagree with me on that. That's okay. Magic Johnson, B tier. Gary Payton, he's just too small. I like Gary Payton a lot. I wish I could hype the card up more. I just can't. His size is a killer. And that's coming from me, who I literally used to swear by Gary Payton. His size is a killer, C tier. Jalen Green, D tier at this stage, not good. LaMelo Ball, D tier, his release stinks. J.R. Smith, D tier, the card's not good. Alex Caruso is better than all those cards. I know people are going to say LaMelo is better than Alex Caruso. I just don't see it. Alex Caruso's fade going right is so good. His set shot is really good. I'm going to have to move some guys around, though. I'm going to have to. I don't want to, but I'm going to. Because at the end of the day, I can't have these guys that low. I just can't. And when it comes down here, J.R. Smith and LaMelo are taller, but now, you know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I don't like it, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I'm sorry. Lonzo Ball up next. He's going to go B tier. I think Lonzo Ball is deserving of B tier just because of the defense he's going to play. Not going to be as good defensively as Magic, but offensively is going to be quite a bit better. And I feel like I might even be gassing him too much, but I do think this is the right tier for the card. And so, I don't know. You guys can tell me your thoughts on it. But to me, I think this is right. Next up, Tyrese Halliburton. D tier. The card literally has a horrible release, and I mean, it holds him back. No matter what you want to say about Tyrese Halliburton, that release is bad. And I know a lot of people probably got Tyrese Halliburton because 2K is handing him out like, Halloween candy, but he's not very good. Dyson Daniels up next is really solid, C tier. Again, gonna play really good defense, has good height, just a slightly worse Magic Johnson. Gives you more offense and has a better release than Magic, but as far as an overall card, I just don't know if I can hype him up that much, and I'm gonna throw him at that C tier. John Wall, D tier. And I know I look, when John Wall first came out as a pro pass reward, I actually thought the card was good. I thought the card would be better than he ultimately ended up being. And maybe it's just a me problem. Maybe I'm at fault for that, but John Wall just wasn't that good. Steph Curry, 100 overall, F tier. Victor Oladipo isn't good, D tier. Penny Hardaway up next. Here we got an S tier card in Penny. Here's where things get tough because it's like Penny is 6'7". I've got to go S tier with him. Is he better than Luka? I think he is slightly, so I am going to go S tier with Penny. It's just so tough between those two tiers to really rank cards. Jeremy Lin, D tier, he's a little bit better than Steph. Bronny James stinks, F tier. Chris Paul, he has a decent fade, D tier, the card's not good. 100 overall, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is S tier. The best card I've ranked so far. I really do like 100 overall Shai. I've used MJ, I've used Shai. In my opinion, Shai is better than MJ. It is close, but I do think by the slightest of margins, he is just the slightly better option. I don't necessarily love the fact that, you know, I've got, you know, Penny Hardaway at the same tier as Shai, but I think they are relatively comparable. Dark Matter, Zach LaVine up next. It's tough because it's like, I think he's at the top of C. And again, it's just really tough because I don't like having Zach LaVine at the same tier as a guy, let's say like a Dyson Daniels. So I don't know. I'm going to have to eventually adjust this. And so I'm going to do it now because eventually I'm going to have to adjust this. Let's see how many. I'm just going to have a lot of S tier cards. I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm going to do this though. I'm going to do this because I think it's going to help me out in the long run. But I don't necessarily like this, but I do think it's going to help me out in the long run. I think I like this a little more. Again, I don't know. It's really tough when it comes down to it right now because I don't love my D tier, but I do like this a little more, so this is what I'm going to stick with. John Wall is not that good, though. But then it's like Gary has to go up, Dyson has to go up, Caruso goes up. Do I like this a little more? I feel like I'm gassing some of these cards, but I do, because if you're asking me Lonzo Ball or Gary Payton, I genuinely don't know if I can give you a definitive answer there. So I guess I do probably like this slightly more. Still, it's really tough right now. Stephon Castle, then here's where things get really tough. I think he's A tier. I think the card plays enough defense that I can hype him up to that A tier caliber. Again, some people might not want to gas Stephon Castle. And if that's you, that's okay. But I do think the card gives you enough to throw him at A tier. Jason Kidd up next. He's better than Gary. I'm going to throw him low A. And I know I've not gassed Jason Kidd in the past. He still is undersized. But as far as like a shot-creating point guard, he's elite. He is deserving of that A tier. And I think I've came to the conclusion of we're just going to have a lot of S tier. This is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to make a new tier, okay? And this is going to be the GOAT tier, okay? Because I got to. You know, I can't keep acting like, you know, everything's fine when everything is not fine right now on this tier list. Everything's not fine. 100 overall Oscar. Problem with him is his release isn't that up. Like, he did get the Pro 2 leaner, but his release isn't like that good. It's still the Oscar base. I'm going to go A tier. I'm going to go at the top of A tier. I don't think he's at S tier level. Ant, not good. I'm going to go B tier for Ant. The card just leaves a ton to be desired, in my opinion. Damian Lillard, F tier. The card stinks. Manu Ginobili is really solid. B tier, I think, is the right tier for Manu. I am taking Stephon Castle over Manu, but it's not by a wide margin. So, I mean, again, it is relatively close, and I do think Manu is in that B tier. Kirk Heinrich, D tier, not great. Anthony Morrow, if you badge him up, low D. Drew Holiday, I think is C tier. If you do badge him up, he plays a lot of defense. You could argue even higher, but again, I just think Caruso probably is that slightly better option. 100 overall Cade is really solid. S tier, low S, in my opinion, is where he belongs. I don't think he's as good as a guy like Penny Hardaway ultimately, but Cade is really solid. Ja Morant, F tier, the card stinks. Pajemski, D tier. Jordan Clarkson, stinks, F tier. KPJ, I lost on my No Money Spent Squad series against KPJ today, but it's not because KPJ is good. It's because I played bad. So KPJ, D tier. Ben Simmons. You, my sir, are GOAT tier, and so is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those are the only two cards I'm putting at the GOAT tier right now. Ben Simmons, 100 overall, has a good release. Defensively is so good on this game. And I just got to put him at that GOAT tier. I don't necessarily think Ben, like, fits my playstyle necessarily, but he for sure is in that GOAT caliber. Luka Doncic glitched. This is where things get so tough for me. I'm going to throw him a high A. I do think the 100 overall Luka defensively does enough for there to be a difference, but I'm telling you right now, Glitch Luka, in my opinion, is one of my favorite cards that I've used, and honestly, when I play against him, he is so good on this game. Release is good. Defense is solid, being 6'7". Luka is a beast. Sasha Vujicic release is not that great, D tier. Anthony Black, really solid card, C tier. I do think, is Dyson better than him? Honestly, I'm moving Dyson down a tier. I like Dyson, but it's like, I think there's a limit to how good he can be, especially when he is so limited on the offensive side of the ball. Jokic, he is in the GOAT tier. He is in the GOAT tier, and so is Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy dogged my Wolves last night, so I'm salty about it, but both those cards in the GOAT tier. It's probably how I'd rank my GOAT tier right now. Obviously, again, a lot of those cards are literally unattainable. James Harden is really good. He is in that low S. I know he's only 6'5", but James Harden gives you so much on the court. Again, is he worth getting in the festival? That's so tough for me to say yes, because like if I look at James Harden, right? I mean, here's the thing. He's still only got the James Harden leaner. I'm going to throw him high A. I don't think he's S. I don't. And I think he's a lot better than a guy like Stephon Castle, though. I'm going to throw him at low S. I got to. He's not that great, though. Josh Giddey, high A. I don't think Josh Giddey's worth getting, though. James Harden is better than Josh Giddey for sure. I'm not going to ever hesitate on that. But again, I don't know. Josh Giddey's fine. Tyler Hero kind of stinks, C tier. I actually don't like Tyler Hero at all. Lou Dort is only 6'4", D tier. Don't love him. Jamal Murray, D tier, don't love him. Ty Jerome's a stud on this game. I'm going to throw him at B tier. You can say I'm gassing Ty Jerome, and that's fine. But if you look at his dribble sigs, if you look at his leaner, Ty Jerome is a stud, a beast. He is B tier to me. Last, certainly not least, Derek White, you're just too small. D tier at this stage. So honestly, for you guys, what would I look for? Try to get cards if you're balling on a budget, B tier or higher. C tier is even fine. Most of these guys at C tier can play. But B tier or higher should ultimately be your goal. As always, like, your guys' opinions might be different than mine, and that's okay as well. Like, don't think just because your opinions are different that you're wrong or I'm right. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. That's going to wrap it up, though, for our point guard tier list. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.